Please like the video and share it so that it reaches many more people and you get sawaba, or rewards from Allah. This could be a sawabe jariyah or continuous reward for you long after you are gone.
Pilgrimmage, Hajj. Volume 2, Book 26, number 589. Narrated by Abdullah bin Abbas. Al-Fadl, his brother, was riding behind Allah's apostle, and a woman from the tribe of Kartham came, and Al-Fadl started looking at her and she started looking at him. The Prophet turned Al-Fadl's face to the other side. The woman said, "O Allah's apostle, the obligation of Hajj enjoined by Allah on his devotees has become due on my father, and he is old and weak, and he cannot sit firm on the mount. May I perform Hajj on his behalf?" The Prophet replied, "Yes, you may." That happened during the Hajj al-Wida of the Prophet. Volume 2, Book 26, number 590. Narrated by Ibn Umar. I saw that Allah's apostle used to ride on his mount at Dhul Hulayfa and used to start saying, "Labbaik," when the mount stood upright. Volume 2, Book 26, number 591. Narrated by Jabir bin Abdullah. That Allah's apostle started saying, "Labbaik," from Dhul Hulayfa when his mount stood upright carrying him. Volume 2, Book 26, number 592. Narrated by Thumama bin Abdullah bin Anas. Anas performed the Hajj on a pack saddle and he was not a miser. Anas said, Allah's apostle performed Hajj on a pack saddle and the same mount was carrying his baggage too. Volume 2, Book 26, number 593. Narrated by Al-Qasim bin Muhammad. Aisha said, "O Allah's apostle, you performed Umrah but I did not." He said, "O Abdur Rahman, go along with your sister and let her perform Umrah from Tanim." Abdur Rahman made her ride over the pack saddle of a she-camel and she performed Umrah. Volume 2, Book 26, number 594. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. The Prophet was asked, "Which is the best deed?" He said, "To believe in Allah and His Apostle." He was then asked, "Which is the next, in goodness?" He said, "To participate in jihad in Allah's cause." He was then asked, "Which is the next?" He said, "To perform Hajj Mabrur." Volume 2, Book 26, number 595. Narrated by Aisha, the mother of the faithful believers. I said, "O Allah's apostle, we consider jihad as the best deed." The Prophet said, "The best jihad, for women, is Hajj Mabrur." Volume 2, Book 26, number 596. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. The Prophet, P.B. U.H., said, "Whoever performs Hajj for Allah's pleasure and does not have sexual relations with his wife, and does not do evil or sins, then he will return, after Hajj, free from all sins, as if he were born anew." Volume 2, Book 26, number 597. Narrated by Zaid bin Jubair. I went to visit Abdullah bin Umar at his house, which contained many tents made of cotton cloth, and these were encircled with saradik, part of the tent. I asked him from where should one assume ihram for Umrah. He said, Allah's apostle had fixed as Mikah, singular of Mawaki, Khan for the people of Najd, Dhul Hulayfa for the people of Medina, and Al-Juva for the people of Sham. Volume 2, Book 26, number 598. Narrated by Ibn Abbas. The people of Yemen used to come for Hajj and used not to bring enough provisions with them and used to say that they depend on Allah. On their arrival in Medina they used to beg the people, and so Allah revealed, "And take a provision with you for the journey, but the best provision is the fear of Allah." 2.197. Volume 2, Book 26, number 599. Narrated by Ibn Abbas. Allah's apostle, P. B. U. H. made Dhul Hulayfa as the Miqah for the people of Medina, Al-Jufa for the people of Sham, Khan al-Manazil for the people of Najd, and Yalamlam for the people of Yemen. And these Mawaki are for the people at those very places, and besides them for those who come thorough those places with the intention of performing Hajj and Umrah, and whoever is living within these boundaries can assume Ram from the place he starts, and the people of Mecca can assume Ihram from Mecca. Volume 2, Book 26, Number 600. Narrated by Nafi. Abdullah bin Umar said, Allah's Apostle said, the people of Medina should assume Ram from Dhul Hulayfa, the people of Sham from Al-Jufa, and the people of Najd from Khan. And Abdullah added, I was informed that Allah's Apostle had said, the people of Yemen should assume Ihram from Yalamlam. Volume 2, Book 26, Number 601. Narrated by Ibn Abbas. Allah's Apostle had fixed Dhul Hulayfa as the Mulkah for the people of Medina, Al-Jufa for the people of Sham, and Khan al-Manazil for the people of Najd, and Yalamlam for the people of Yemen. So, these, above mentioned, are the Mawaki for all those living at those places, and besides them for those who come through those places with the intention of performing Hajj and Umrah, and whoever lives within these places should assume Ihram from his dwelling place. And similarly the people of Mecca can assume Ram from Mecca. Volume 2, Book 26, Number 602. Narrated by Salim from his father who said, the Prophet had fixed the Mawaki as follows, Number 603. Volume 2, Book 26, Number 603. Narrated by Salim bin Abdullah from his father. I heard Allah's Apostle saying, the Miqah for the people of Medina is Dhul Hulayfa, for the people of Sham is Mahita, i.e. Al-Jufa, and for the people of Najd is Khan. And said Ibn Umar, they claim, but I did not hear personally, that the Prophet said, the Miqah for the people of Yemen is Yalamlam. Volume 2, Book 26, Number 604. Narrated by Ibn Abbas. The Prophet fixed Dhul Hulayfa as the Miqah for the people of Medina, Al-Jufa, for the people of Sham, Yalamlam for the people of Yemen, and Khan for the people of Najd. And these Mawaqt are for those living at those very places, and besides them for those who come through those places with the intention of performing Hajj and Umrah, and whoever is living inside these places can assume Ram from his own dwelling place, and the people of Mecca can assume Ram from Mecca. Volume 2, Book 26, Number 605. Narrated by Ibn Abbas. The Prophet, P. B. U. H. fixed Dhul Hulayfa as the Miqah for the people of Medina, Al-Jufa for the people of Sham, Khan al-Manazil for the people of Najd, and Yalamlam for the people of Yemen. And these Mawaki are for those living at those very places, and besides them for those whom come through them with the intention of performing Hajj and Umrah, and whoever is living within these Mawaki should assume Ram from where he starts, and the people of Mecca can assume Ihram from Mecca. Volume 2, Book 26, Number 606. Narrated by Ibn Umar. When these two towns, Basra and Kufa, were captured, the people went to Umar and said, O the chief of the faithful believers! The Prophet fixed Khan as the Miqah for the people of Najd. It is beyond our way and it is difficult for us to pass through it. He said, take as your Miqah a place situated opposite to Khan on your usual way. So, he fixed Datu Irq as their Miqah.